Imagine reaching for an aspirin to kill a pounding headache. You take the pill because in the past it worked. Now imagine a student receiving a teacher's praise. Because that praise felt good, the student decides to spend an extra hour studying for the next exam. These two scenarios share a single psychological driver. Voluntary actions are strengthened by their immediate results. Whether seeking a reward or escaping pain, we repeat what works. For decades, psychology focused on the internal, the mysterious web of thoughts and feelings believed to drive human choice. B.F. Skinner challenged this. He argued that since we cannot see or measure a feeling, we should focus entirely on what we can observe, behavior. To prove this, Skinner designed controlled environments like this specialized apparatus. By watching animals interact with levers and rewards, he tracked the mechanics of learning. He distilled his findings into a three-step loop. A behavior occurs, a consequence follows, and the likelihood of that behavior happening again changes. This simple cycle means behavior is a direct function of its consequences. This is the behavioral grid. To use it, we have to treat the terms positive and negative like pure math. Positive means addition. Negative means subtraction. The vertical axis shows our goal, increasing or decreasing in action. The top row represents reinforcement. These are consequences designed specifically to make a behavior happen more often. Positive reinforcement adds a desirable stimulus to increase a behavior. This is the student receiving praise or a dog getting a treat for sitting. Negative reinforcement also increases a behavior, but it does so by removing something unpleasant. This creates an outcome of relief. Taking the aspirin removes the pain of the headache. Because the pain stops, you are much more likely to take an aspirin the next time your head hurts. The bottom row focuses on punishment, defined here as any consequence intended to stop or decrease a behavior. Positive punishment adds an unpleasant stimulus to stop an action, such as a child receiving a scolding for misbehaving. Negative punishment decreases a behavior by removing something desirable. For example, a teenager loses their phone privileges after breaking curfew. Some consequences have no impact at all. The neutral operant provides feedback that neither strengthens nor weakens the behavior, leaving the future likelihood of the action unchanged. This grid shows how the chaos of human choice is actually governed by a logic of addition and subtraction. Every quadrant represents a specific way our environment shapes our next move. These principles operate well beyond the lab, serving as the invisible framework for how we organize human society. Education systems use these feedback loops to guide student progress. Grades and honors serve as reinforcements, while losing privileges can serve as a deterrent. Within the home, parents apply these same quadrants to encourage cooperation and set boundaries, shaping how children learn to navigate the world. Corporate environments rely on reinforcements like bonuses and promotions to drive productivity and manage organizational behavior. Therapists even use token economies, systems of earned rewards, to help individuals replace destructive habits with healthy ones. By identifying which quadrant is currently driving our choices, whether we are chasing a reward or escaping a discomfort, we can begin to manipulate those variables ourselves. Understanding these mechanics allows us to stop reacting to the environment and start consciously designing the consequences that shape our lives.